What's going on, my crypto peoples? Today we're going to be discussing some big Bitcoin price action, Samsung, two exchanges, Bittrex and Gemini, have some big news. We're also going to be discussing some big investors that are officially in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space now, and some cool news about Europe and the European Union and blockchain technology. So it's been a very wonderful week in the cryptocurrency space. So I will be right back. All right, welcome back. For those of you who have been here before, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And for those of you who have not been here before, welcome. This is Welcome to Crypto. Consider hitting that subscribe button for more informative videos in the future. Now, today we're just going to be going over the price action of Bitcoin and a couple of articles that I found interesting this week. So, as you can see here, this is just basically the last week in Bitcoin price. And this is the 4-hour chart on TradingView. And you can see that it was a relatively stable week until about yesterday at 4 a.m. We went from 6,800 in 4 hours, 6,800 to almost 7,800. So the Bitcoin price went up in 4 hours almost $1,000 from 68 to 7,800. And it was estimated that about $30 billion just jumped in to the Bitcoin space, in the Bitcoin market. And there's probably a couple of reasons for that. And we'll see as we get into a couple articles today. So let's jump into the first article. Samsung confirms that it is making ASIC chips for cryptocurrency mining. Now, this sounds kind of boring. But, on the surface, it is boring. But what's actually going on here is big institutions, big corporations are starting to adopt this technology, and they're starting to see the potential in it. So if a company that's as big and as reputable as Samsung is deciding to take the leap into making mining chips, we have no idea where this is going to go. They could make TVs that are mining cryptocurrencies in the background, anything that's Samsung Electronics, they can just add mining to it. Pretty exciting stuff. So let's take a look at a quick quote from the article. Samsung's foundry business is currently engaged in the manufacturing of cryptocurrency mining chips. However, we are unable to disclose any further details regarding our customers. Okay, so they can't really tell us much about it, but they are saying that they are involved in it and they're working with a Chinese distribution partner. They can't really say any more than that. So anyway, this is very exciting because it's every time that a company or a corporation adopts this technology, it just legitimizes it, for the masses. So that's very exciting. The Bittrex exchange reopens user registration, closes it again after wave of signups. This is pretty funny. So on April 10th, 2018, after being closed to new user registration for over 3 months, the major cryptocurrency exchange Bittrex announced that new users may once again sign up and would be greeted by an enhanced website. So it's supposed to be upgraded in a lot of ways. Now, I thought it was really interesting that during the whole boom at the end of last year, they had 3 employees, and they bumped it up to over 50 employees in this last couple of months. They've just been upgrading and redoing everything because they just couldn't handle the volume. They could not handle it. So they shut off registration for people to set up new accounts so they could buy cryptocurrencies. And that's one of the reasons why the prices have been, struggling so much, is because on-ramps for people to get invested have been shut off by multiple exchanges. I mean, this isn't the only exchange that had this same exact issue. So they're allowing new people to come in and register accounts again. So this is exciting. This is bullish, right? However, about 25 minutes after announcing the opening of registration, the exchange took to Twitter to break the news that signups were once again paused due to overwhelming response from new users. As of press time, you cannot register a new Bittrex account. So within 25 minutes of them opening the site and allowing new users to register, they had to shut down because of the overwhelming response. A lot of these companies and corporations are maybe bashing it in the media, and then they're also going back on what they said. And I mean, there's all sorts of games being played, but the bottom line is they're buying up the on-ramps for people. They're buying up the exchanges, and they're creating partnerships with blockchain companies and tech companies so they can explore this technology. So this is big news and very exciting. So let's move on to the third article today. And this is from Gemini, introducing Gemini block trading. And this is just from the Gemini blog. So outside of Gemini's continuous order books, creating an additional mechanism to source liquidity when trading in greater size, Gemini block trading will go live at 9:30 a.m. Thursday, April 12th. And basically what the block trading is this is OTC, this is over-the-counter trading through the Gemini exchange digitally. So they're matching up buyers and sellers for massive amounts of Bitcoin or Ethereum through their website. And for OTC, we're talking about like over $1 million per trade. It's really interesting how the Bittrex exchange and Gemini have opened these doors. Specifically, Gemini opened the door for big investors and big sums of money to get matched up with Bitcoin. Now, although it doesn't affect the price, it is moving a lot of money into the cryptocurrency space. So, and the price did jump up. So it is all connected somehow. We just have to try to connect the dots. So let's jump to the fourth article today. Soros and Rockefeller, two big names, enter the crypto markets. At first glance, it seems good, but these guys aren't. They're not putting money into or investing in something like this if they're not getting the better end of it. So, big investors in crypto. George Soros, one of the most successful investors and traders in the history of finance, has approved his team to start operations in cryptocurrency to further expand his investment fund. And he was quoted saying, "Normally, when you have a parabolic curve, eventually it has a very sharp break," which we did see in Bitcoin. But in this case, as long as you have dictatorships on the rise, you will have a different ending because the rulers in those countries will turn to Bitcoin to build a nest egg abroad. But it's nevertheless a bubble, typical which is always based on a misunderstanding like the tulip mania. So he's saying that it's a bubble, but he's also saying that because of the way economics work and because of the way dictatorships work and people trying to hedge against things, they're going to be buying up Bitcoin and they're going to be buying up cryptocurrencies because they need to hedge against the fact that this might take off and they might not be able to control it. And that's the honest truth, right? Because it's a self-governed thing. No one person controls it. And down here, it just says that Rockefeller's venture capital firm, Venrock, has partnered with CoinFund, who is very much a part of the cryptocurrency space, and they've been successful in it. So it's very interesting to see, the Rothschilds have been getting involved in cryptocurrencies as well. George Soros is now, which is kind of unsettling, and the Rockefellers are. So the total market cap of all of the cryptocurrencies is approximately maybe like 300 million right now. 300 billion. So it's definitely small enough to be manipulated. And we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens because these guys definitely can just do whatever they want. And the final article today, 22 European nations form new blockchain partnership. What? 22 nations are forming a blockchain partnership. A group of 22 European nations have formed a new blockchain partnership aimed to exchange information on the technology. The countries, including the UK, France, Germany, Norway, Spain, and the Netherlands, signed a declaration on Tuesday establishing the new group dubbed the European Blockchain Partnership, according to a release from the European Commission, which led the effort. Insane. Blockchain is a great opportunity for Europe and member states to rethink their information systems, to promote user trust and the protection of personal data, to help create new business opportunities, and to establish new areas of leadership benefiting citizens, public services, and companies. So they're starting to see the potential of these public digital ledgers, not only for creating transparency and accountability, but safer data storage, because everything is public and it's just more secure of a network than we currently have. So all of this combined together, it's been a pretty good week in cryptocurrencies overall. So thanks for joining me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button with the little bell next to it for more videos in the future. And I will see you guys soon. Much love. Peace.